Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Your Average J, where I'll be doing something a little differently this week. One of my biggest fans came through again, sent me a bunch of MRE meals ready to eat. These things that you get, in the Army. They have them in all the different countries, but these are some American ones. And they sent me 4 different flavors. I'm not going to do all 4 of them tonight because that would be too much food. But what I am going to do is I'm going to eat it, and then the next couple of weeks, I'm going to try the other ones and see how they compare to each other. But more importantly, I've never had an MRE. I've been wanting to do one of these for a very long time. So I'm excited, I'm enthusiastic, so please, without further ado, join me as I try out an MRE pack. And these are the ones that I'm going to try over the next couple of weeks. Meatballs in marinara sauce, tuna chunk light, lemon pepper, spaghetti with meat sauce, and last, hopefully not least, because the one I'm going to try today is the beef shredded in barbecue sauce. Let's give it a try. So I've been really excited to do one of these because I always like to watch people on YouTube doing this exact same thing, and here I have one in my hand. So I'm going to open it, read the instructions, because I don't even know how it gets cooked. I know there's like a heat pack in there, but you're going to join me on this adventure because never forget, these are warfighter recommended, warfighter tested, and warfighter approved. All right, so I guess the first thing to do is open it. Up here it says peelable seal, peelable seal. It's like you open up a bag of chips. Here we go. Nope, it is not working. Peelable seal. All right, what does that mean? Well, give me a second to figure this out.
3 hours later.
Okay, I think I've got it. I think I just have to pull here. No. Oh, there we go. So what's fun about MREs is there's a lot of random stuff in there besides just the main meal of the beef shredded in barbecue sauce. All right, so in here we've got just a big bag filled with lots of goodies in it. First thing in here we have is the shredded beef in the barbecue sauce, followed by seasoned black beans. Oh, a little packet for, I guess this is like a little condiments pack. All right, so we've got this thing. Yep, like a little napkin or paper towel, thing like that. Non-dairy creamer, gum, salt, moist towelette, freeze-dried coffee, a Splenda packet. Continuing on the adventure, oatmeal cookie. Oh, cheese spread with jalapenos. Beverage base powder orange, plain tortillas, barbecue sauce, a spoon, and then the part that's very important is the heating element. It's got directions, which is good, and we'll get going here shortly. There is a lot going on here, and I'm sure I'm gonna mess it up, but you know what? Let's give it a shot. So I'm gonna start with the item that I know I won't mess up, and that's the powdered drink mix. So the instructions here are to add half a canteen cup or 12 ounces of water to the contents and stir. This is more than 12 ounces. You know what? For purposes of realism, I'm gonna make sure this is exactly 12 ounces. So I'm back with 12 ounces of water. It is, oh yeah, it's exactly Gatorade orange. Give it a quick shake. Cheers. That's good. It's orange Gatorade. Can't go wrong with that. But now it's time to figure out how to actually make the food. So there's a ton of instructions, but essentially it says to remove the MRE pouches and the sleeve from the container, which I've done. Then I have to tear off the top of the bag. I'm really scared I'm gonna mess all of this up. While holding MRE pouch and heater above the lines, these are the lines. I'm gonna put the MRE pouches, the beans, and the beef. Put this in here. While holding MRE pouch and heater above lined bag, pour water into bag until it reaches the level between the lines. Slide them to the bottom of the bag and fold the top of the bag to the side opposite of heater. I'm doing movements because I need to know what's happening. And I'm cutting a lot of stuff, assembly into sleeve. There's a great display here, picture here actually, of how they would put a rock up against it. So I went outside and I got myself a rock. So let's try that out. I'm actually quite terrified of this. While holding MRE pouch and heater above the lines, pour water into bag until it reaches between the lines. Okay, here we go. Oh my God, it says do not overfill. The first thing I did was completely overfill it. Bring this up on top of it. This is, oh my God. Okay, done. Ew, it's got to smelt. It's got to, look at this. It's like, oh my God, it was like boiling. This is freaking me out. It's like gonna pop. Start a 1 minute timer.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
You really need to be here to be experiencing this. First, I read the instructions wrong. This has to sit here for 15 minutes, not 1 minute. But there was steam coming out of this. It is very hot. There's a chemical smell coming off of this. But it's like bubbling and boiling, and there's steam up here. I'll see y'all in about 15 minutes.
A few inches later.
So how did I go from cooking to having it on a plate already? It's because I recorded a large amount of me opening it and putting it on here and squeezing it and trying it. And my phone ran out of storage while that was happening. So unfortunately, you can't see me struggling with opening it. But you know what? That's okay, because you're going to trust that it was a really horrible experience, and you're going to watch the next couple of weeks to see how it goes with the other ones. But here it is. Cheesy jalapeno spread with the shredded barbecue beef on here, and a nice little flour tortilla. Here we go. You know what? Yep. I would absolutely eat this again. I'm getting the cheese. It's just like cheese spread. I don't know, in the can, easy cheese. The beef, it's good. It's actually really good. It comes with baked beans, black beans. These are pretty good too. They're spicy. Definitely a kick to it. Honestly, I can feel the sodium just coursing through my body already. But you know what? This is a nutrient, calorically dense food, and I am all for it. And I am excited to finish these and then move on to dessert. So before I finish the actual meal, because it's dinner time, it's 7 o'clock, I got shows to watch, I got things to do this evening. I want to show you the oatmeal cookie here. It's just a dry, really dry cookie. Oh, that's really dry. I'm gonna eat it, but there's no moisture at all in that cookie. It's dry, but it's good. I know I still have the coffee, the gum, but I'm not gonna do those. I don't drink coffee, especially not at 7 o'clock at night. And everything else here is pretty simple. It's a non-dairy creamer. These are things that everybody has had. And then here's the, if you want to see the napkin, because that's, you know, it's just a, it's a couple now. It's 4, 5, 4, little you know what? Bet they use this for toilet paper also. Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. My first experience with an MRE was pleasantly surprising. I always knew I would like it, but I didn't know I would like it enough. And listen, I mean, if you're out there in the field and you've been working hard all day, this is a meal that you would want. It's dense, it is delicious, it's filling, it's everything you need in a meal, and I am a fan. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching this week's episode of Your Average J. I hope you tune in next week where I'm going to do actually another MRE. I'm excited for that. But if you wouldn't mind subscribing, you can do so in this area or watch a video of mine from before in this general area. But I hope to see you again next week for another episode of Your Average J.